let's talk about, well, eugenics. You bring up eugenics and everyone immediately says, oh, you're a eugenicist. But, like, the truth is that every society, every ideology has some sort of genetic outcome. Everybody is at least in some way a eugenicist. What they mean when they say you're a eugenicist is you want to be able to decide that some people don't get to reproduce, which is against the liberal orthodoxy. But at the same time, the liberal orthodoxy promotes its own form of eugenics, which is sort of basically that 50% of the men don't get to reproduce. Probably even higher. Maybe only the top 20% of guys get to be married and have children. Like, it is just an anti-male form of eugenics. Sort of a free shoot your shot, but, you're not going to get there sort of dynamic. What is a nation but a geographic region or a group of people that basically say we are having a policy of eugenics whereby we're promoting the interests of our tribe and its genomes first. That doesn't mean that we're not going to do other things. That doesn't mean that if you come in here you're immediately going to be killed or anything like that, but it promotes the interest of that genetic group first, and I don't think that there's necessarily anything wrong with that. But at some point when you're going to have artificial womb technology and cloning technology that is accessible enough and cheap enough that it can probably be accessed by a lot of people, you're really going to have a real conversation about eugenics when the average IQ plummets and planes start falling out of the sky. Even more so, you're going to have a conversation about maybe some people should not be allowed to have kids. Maybe we just, and maybe we should try to actively have certain people have children. Like, I don't want there to be more psychopaths for the next generation. I actively don't want that. I don't want more pedophiles or serial killers to reproduce. If those people reproduce, that's a bad thing, in my opinion. If good people, and yes, there's the subjective bias problem, but like high IQ people, good people, people with empathy, pro-social people, if those people reproduce, good. That's a good thing. And it just seems everyone's just sort of trapped in this weirdo narrative where nobody's really allowed to have a conversation about it. And I hope more people do, but I hope that more people do so in a way that is productive. All right, that's it. Thanks.